I think everyone is only looking at their own material, and so usage of others' material is kind of not that much. So, but anyway, first at the outset, I want to really welcome all those who joined today's, thematic session 3 that we have on the PRADAN's tools on FPOs. I think it's maybe while we have a lot of tools, and I was, by the way, Rahul, I was trying to make a list. There is ASA, which started all this, and we have GIZ, NABARD, BIRD, a huge number of tools, and Vritti has done some work, APMA, Skill Green, Grant Thornton, Krishi Vikas. I think, so many, might be 1,000 modules
We have
on
managed,
FPOs.
managed NRD, then various other
Yeah,
people
yeah.
also
So there are many that have come.
Center of Excellence.
So, but I would like to really invite you all for this very important session, and I want to really thank Rahul from Pradhan for agreeing to do this dissemination virtually. And then, of course, organizations can set up maybe subsequent meetings with Rahul and other colleagues at Pradhan for taking this forward. But I thought I'll take a minute or two just to mention that Bharat Alliance for FPO Acceleration, or BAFA, is a kind of an informal, it's not a registered body, but an informal initiative of around 20, 25 organizations that are deeply interested in FPO. Numbers are kind of changing every day. Someone will say 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, and all those numbers may be true. That these FPOs are failing. While a small percentage of the FPOs are doing well, and they are our, what should I say, star performers, or they are our hope and our aspiration. But a large number of FPOs, someone would say 50%, some would say 75%. And again, these are all guesses. That there are FPOs that are not able to continue because they're not able to make profits, they're not able to satisfy the members, or the ownership and control members is somewhat limited. And within APMAS and within BAFA, the Bharat Alliance for FPO Acceleration, where we thought we'll focus on 1,000 FPOs to be accelerated as thriving business organizations, as kind of leading lights and examples. We realized that the FPOs are not failing because of the fault of the farmers. They're failing because of the fault of many of us who are the promoters of the FPOs. I think someday or the other we have to take that kind of responsibility and be accountable. And I'm not saying only just those who are sitting in this meeting. Anyone, it may be because of Pradhan, it may be because of NABARD, it may be because of SFAC, it may be because of AP Mars, it may be because of any of us. A lot of hope and aspiration, we mobilize and organize FPOs into business organizations. But then the compliances, and then the business development and market linkages are so hard. And we keep talking about, are the FPOs finance ready, market ready, technology ready, governance ready? And if they are not ready, then we'll have to take some of that blame. And so, in this kind of a context, the Bharat Alliance for FPO Acceleration is talking about how do we at least have 1,000 FPOs that can really show that they are successful, they are able to service the members, and the farmers are able to benefit from the FPOs. So, in that context, like a large number of organizations developed training manuals, modules, videos, and innovative exercises, posters. I think there is a plethora of capacity building material. The MOOC, or the LMS, the learning management system. There are some which are online. There are some which are, and you can even generate a certificate online. And APMAS has done its bit of developing self-learning modules for the board of directors of FPOs on governance, on input marketing, output marketing, also on accounting and financial management. We also had developed one training of trainers manual on engendering FPOs. How do we make sure that the gender is mainstreamed in the FPOs? But today, I am, to be honest with you, happy and delighted that PRADAN has done over a period of 3 years. And the reason why I took the time to, join today and then really make these few comments is because I had the time to read through the FPO toolkit, which is comprehensive, detailed, and I must say they went through this implementing some of these tools for a period of 3 years before they really published it. Now I think they have in two versions, Telugu, in Hindi and English. But I think more Rahul will talk about it. I won't kind of steal the thunder. But I do want to mention that developing such toolkits is very important, very necessary. But it's also equally important that all the FPO promoters must really have an open mind to really look at tools and modules developed by various organizations, and maybe to some extent avoid reinventing the wheel. Oftentimes we have the tendency that we want to develop our own modules, our own manuals. So in that sense, Pradhan's work is significant and substantial, and they have done that based on their long years of experience and understanding of collectives. So I think I really want to acknowledge and appreciate the work of Pradhan, and I want Rahul to share. And I want to request all those who joined today's meeting to really stay in there, maybe put your questions in the chat box. But most importantly, towards the end, there will be a question answer session. And also, any of you who want to have a follow-up discussion with Rahul, or any of the participants who want to take up FPO toolkit to be adopted into other languages, maybe Marathi, maybe Telugu, maybe Kannada, maybe Malayalam, maybe Oriya. So that's also a conversation that one could have with Pradhan. So with those few words, and on behalf of the Bharat Alliance for FPO Acceleration, I want to really appreciate the work of Pradhan, and I want to really acknowledge that this is an important part of the toolkit that we have, and I will request Rahul to share and then have a conversation. Thank you very much, Rahul. Thank you.
Thank you, CSR, and it's really a kind of an honor from BAFA that you invited us, Pradhan, to present this tool. And a very good afternoon to all the participants. And I'm really, enthusiastic to see the numbers and the interest that people hold to listen the document. I hope that your time will be, well utilized. So I'm allowed to share.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Let me share the screen then. I'm sure everybody had a good lunch and may not feel sleepy. It is a very challenging situation to take a kind of session post lunch. It's always challenging. So let me also try to make it more interesting so that any kind of business may flee. So yes, as Cesar said, Pradhan has tried to, try to pay a kind of its a bit to the FPO sector by documenting our practice in form of toolkit, which helps FPO to accelerate, and BAFA is also meant for that only. So it's really a kind of a coincidence, but it's a really nice coincidence that these things matches. So the name of the book is like Operational Excellence, Parchalan Notista, and it talks about how, wherever you, whatever page you turn, you will see, how the things happen. As Cesar said, it is our experience. Uh, I mean, just a minute. Why sliding changes? So it is our experience that we have tried to pin down, and uh, how to, take the FPOs in different phases of their life. So the all experience we have tried to pin down. So let me go through it. Let me go through it. So before going to the main document, let me also introduce the Pradhan, if it may help to our audience. Pradhan has a clear-cut vision. Just a minute, I have to hide it. Yeah. Okay. So our vision is to just our vision is a just and equitable society where everyone lives and work with dignity. And Pradhan's mission is to enable the most marginalized people, especially rural women, to earn a decent living and take charge of their own lives. We believe that all people, no matter how poor how poor, are capable of driving the change they need. We work mainly in partnership and direct mode, both, where in direct mode our teams are there in the at the block level or at the district level, and they directly engage with the community. And at the same time we also work in partnership mode, where we support administration, government, uh, to to accelerate the development work. So in both the modes, you will see Pradhan works around 6 million, 5 million individuals, and around 1 million households. We work in 8 states. It has a 42 district, around 5,400 village organizations we work, and there is a 256 federations with whom Pradhan is working. The core participant of Pradhan work is women. So as far as Pradhan's experience is concerned, Pradhan has been in this sector since starting from this, 90s only. Pradhan has worked extensively in promoting poultry and tasar, the FPOs around poultry and tasar commodities, and then we have also started. These two FPOs around these two communities are now kind of a very successful, and they are kind of uh, uh, at their own. There is a very minimalistic engagement with Pradhan to those FPOs, those who are working in poultry and tasar. They are generating quite good turnover and profit. They have their own professionals, they have their own complete teams, and we engage just to intensify the work, to share our developmental ideas. That is it. And these FPOs, those who are working in poultry and tasar, are quite at their own. Like Cesar also said, Pradhan is in the agriculture sector. Since post Corona, I guess, I think, yeah, post Corona, we have started taking, agriculture FPO also in very, a very serious manner, and we work extensively to understand the processes, try to articulate the tools, the experience, everything, and then documented it also in the form of a book. Pradhan has currently 84 FPOs, around 1.5 lakhs women shareholders has joined. Uh, so this is the kind of agriculture FPOs reach across the India of Pradhan. And the book, this is a kind of a cover page. of the book. And I saw Ved has also shared the link through which you can download this book. It is completely a kind of open source, and there is no, like anything. There is no charges or anything. It is fairly downloadable, and you can download it. It has, before going to the book, let me also thanks those who has, shared their experience. We have listened to the sector leaders, and in this process, Genpact has, helped us a lot in documenting. Genpact is a kind of a corporate who those his work is to support the organizations, support the corporates to elaborate their processes. So and in this process, Genpact has joined us to pen down all these FPOs experiences, and it was quite helpful. And because of better world initiative, it has become possible. And ASA, NABARD, Water, APMAS, PRI, and these FPOs, those you can see here in the boxes. These FPOs are also gives, share their extensive experience, and because of which this kind of work could be done. Bird, manage, SFSC. So a lot of, experiences, their documents, their processes, those that we could learn. Then we not only learned, we tried it out in the field. What document? There were some documents that are processed, which were, I know, very like it was. It was very much, helpful in our field also. So we just adopted it in that way only. And so if there was any gap, we just like rectify it, we improved it, improvised it, and then included it in this document. This book, when you, anybody will go to the, in the sector of promoting FPO, whether you are at the scratch level, whether you are at the at the promotion of the FPO, at the level of promotion of the FPOs, or at the if you have the even at the experienced one, a lot of questions keep on coming to your mind, how to start the selection of the even shareholder, what kind of process it involved, how to make the PGs, how to make the how to even facilitate the meeting of the PGs, how the minutes can be made up, how we will go and take the different maybe GST or fertilizer licenses or fertilizer licenses, or how to make a business plan. Eminence questions keep on popping in professionals' mind when one try to engage in this FPO journey. So with our this book has around 300 pages, and it has a 13 critical chapters that is trying to give the solution of all our queries. And let me also tell you that it is not a kind of a suggestive thing. It is the compilation of our experience, the tools that are completely tested in the ground, and only then they are kept in the document. So it has like I said, it has around 304 pages, having 13 in this. I will go chapter wise, and just to give you the glimpse of what chapter contains, so that it will generate some interest. And if anybody wants to dig deeper, the link is there. Please keep it, and you can take a greater help out of the complete document. And as CSR said, I'm also, and PRADAN is also open to give your time at any point of this journey. If you want, will be there to to elaborate it in a bit more manner. So that is there. So like the first module is like a prerequisite of the FPO promotion, and it gives you the understanding how the geographies, need to be selected for FPO's promotion, how community preparedness need to be checked, what indicators, what nuances need to be understood before even promoting the FPOs. Like Cesar well said, like a lot of blame, if not all, but few blames will need to be owned or by the promoting agency also. Promoting agency has a big responsibility of making these FPOs success. So this toolkit also gives you the kind of understanding how to understand the promoting agencies preparedness, uh, what kind of market opportunities need to be present, and how the sense should be taken before going to promote the any FPO. So as I said, nothing. There is no kind of suggestion. What we did is there in the chapters. So yes, as the module second, when we have done all the kind of basic prerequisite in module one, and if you're determined to promote the FPOs, the things in chapter one is completely ticked. All the checkboxes are ticked. You can go. Then mobilizing the community in form of PGs and the complete kind of SOP of PG potential promotion is there. Even how the meeting should be conducted, how the minutes would be recorded, what kind of formats of minutes would be there, should be there. So that all kind of formats, forms, processes, steps are there in the book. So after that, then the FPO comes FPO promotion. How to identify the board of directors, what kind of roles they envisage. What kind of what would the critical number before promoting? Before having the board of directors. There need to. You need to have some political groups at the ground level, out of which first promoters, first board members would be coming. So that clarity is also there. Uh, FPO registration. We have a two prominent format of registering the FPO, FPC, and cooperative, as you all know, I guess. And this module gives you an extensive understanding of both the formats. What is the what is the like a pros and cons of registration in one format to other format. So these all things are there for the reader to decide which format she wants to go to register the FPO. So then the vision and mission building. Let me also tell you here that like this is a very kind of a critical thing, but what we understood, most of the FPOs don't find the kind of clarity why they are formed. So that's why this exercise, mission and vision building, is very important, and it has a complete direction how it is, how it is done. So it is there, and some mission and vision and mission building kind of processes also given. The kind of examples are given from which this can be understood. So yes. Yes. Then the third module is like on FPO governance and management, in which the complete governance of the FPO is detailed out. How, who will be the members, who will be the shareholders, what the shareholders' responsibilities would, how the shareholders would be added, what kind of form and formats will be used, uh, who will be the board of director, then director's responsibility, director's role, the meeting of their board members, what is the frequency, then how to conduct these board meetings, the kind of processes are laid out. General body is important, important like a important and general body and AGM are important events to to have for the FPOs. So the detail how to conduct the AGM, in which kind of letter the FPO should issue before by inviting the AGM. So even the format of the letter is also attached with the document. Then the important committees like finance and recruitment committees, what is their work, how to form them, what will be their role. So all these things are given, and they are very important committees to govern the FPO, and manage the work. And for the last two, finance and recruitment committee are also detailed out in the subsequent chapters, when I will discuss the financial manual and the human resource management module in latter part. But the glimpse is also there in this section. Then the module 4 is the business planning. It is a very kind of buzzword in FPO section. Let me tell you, and we and everybody do this. I'm sure this module gives you the understanding why to do it and how to do it also. What kind of actions should be taken, how you should reach to the calculation. Before reaching the calculation or assumption, what necessary things need to be done, um, uh, how to elaborate your business process on which the cost will be, cost will be then uh, kind of uh, depend. So in that way, it is it gives you a one kind of like a process detailing. At the same time, calculating process Excel files are attached, and you can go through it. And then there is important sections like how to calculate the fixed cost, variable cost, break even. Before uh, understand. To understand uh, how well what business we are going to take, how good it is. How viable it is. So that is important. Exercise. And this book also has a kind of a case study. A true case study. And the calculations are there, by which one can understand how the formula or the assumptions are working. So these are there. Production management is the is have this we have model. Like in FPO, the it is a peculiar instance of like a unique format. In even it is FPC or a cooperative, it's a unique format in the sense that the shareholders have to be a producer, or you can say, in simplest word, should be a vendor, or or like customer at the same time. So if they are their business partners, they are producer for the FPO, the production planning need to be very stringent, very detailed out. Uh, what would be the package of practice, why it is important, what are the timelines, how the calendars are need to be framed and put at the place, who will be the responsible person while working towards the production. Without ensuring the production, this is very difficult for the FPOs to to remain in the business if they don't have their kind of a controlled production system, which is very predictable. If it is not there, it is very difficult for the FPOs to sustain, and that is our experience. So in that experience, we have tried to develop how to reach up to the level where surplus production should come. What kind of process, planning, monitoring are required, and how in PRADAN we have also developed a kind of a application based planning and monitoring. If we'll get chance, I will introduce you in different maybe in workshop. This is not and it was not a part of this module, like the application and other things. So that is also there, but the other formats like physical formats are there attached in this module. You can go through it and understand the processes and the concerned formats. Yes, the inventory management and quality control is also a kind of a like a dukti rag of the FPO. Why I'm saying FPO face a lot of losses in managing the inventory. Either they sometimes buy, more than the demand without predicting the kind of sale or thing, or sometimes it remains in their warehouse or a kind of stock room. So how to make the batches of incoming or outgoing stocks, or even their produce, how to make the batches that record the expiry date, who will be responsible, what kind of capacity inventory person needs to have, how to ensure the quality. So these things are there in this chapter, and it gives you the complete kind of understanding, how their kind of warehouse should be maintained. Yes. So revenues and streamlines. So apart from business planning, this section tells you how what is the need of detailing of the revenue line by taking three examples like input sales, outputs sales, and processing of the business. Like you understand that even selling the seed to their members or to the customer by the FPO has a three different modes, and there are a lot of various mode of doing the business. And what is the impact of taking one mode to on the other mode? What is their what is their implication on the cost? So how to choose the and detail out each revenue lines. So this is there, this chapter covers this. So, and at the same time it also gives you a kind of a real understanding of doing the business, doing the input business or business and processing business. And at the same time, how to calculate the, again, and detailed out the processes, and what kind of then documents are required. Like in processing, I must say that it is a kind of a thing where inventories get converted, and it gives a kind of a very challenging very it poses a challenge for the person who's there in the business to articulate the process before going to the processing business. So it gives you the like of ease before, if you're before if your FPO is going to choose the processing business. I will request you to go through once and get all the documents with you, put all the assumptions in place, and see how viable it looks, and looks for you, and then you either take it or discard it. So that kind of that kind of clarity it gives. Financial management, and it is a very long chapter, I must say, and where FPO sometimes get confused. Most of the time, what happens, we as a promoting agency, like a we keep on evolving the processes. How to say, like if somebody will be going to the field, who will sell it, who can keep the money, is there any like deadline in which the stock which are out in the field for sale has to come to the office, whether it will be treated in cash or like in account payment, how the share capital money will be deposited, who are the responsible person, how it will be treated, what is the complete process of taking it. Okay, so a lot of it needs a lot of detailing to treat all kind of either the money is coming in the FPO or going outside the FPO. Any financial transaction happening, it needs the detailing, how the transaction will be governed, what kind of it needs a lot of forms, format, processes, and responsibilities, and then if somebody fails to mitigate that responsibility, who will take the who will take the action, what action can be taken, how to give the like of a how to give like कि आप उनको आपको देना पड़ेगा ना कि भाई आपने गलत करा, you have to inform the person, and what kind of letter, what kind of language to give the IOMs, to the person who is engaged in any wrong practice of finances. So everything, every procedures. So in this management system, like general process and core process of the financial transactions are given. General processes include like how to handle the cash, how to handle the inventory, how to handle the your then account payment things. So these kind of a general processes are there. The core process, like how the sales will be done, how the advances can be taken, how the how the procurement will be. So these things are there in the general process. So the complete financial policy has been developed in the FPO, and in this section, which can be which is there for the help. You can take it, and at the same time, it also, since it has a good detailing. At the same time, we also have a like a it's in we have a this module, we have like a presentation copy also of this particular financial management module. So if anybody is interested, I can extend that presentation also, which is crispy and which is easier for board of directors to make them understand. So that is also there with us. So it is just for information. Legal, let me tell you that it is a place where FPO get stuck, face fines, and then it's reduce their profit in the the fine. So this module at one place, at one hand, where it says how to access, how to take these licenses like GST trade license or any registration. At the same time, it also says what kind of compliances you have to done, what is a quality compliances called, how to take the record of all those finances, what kind of formats will be used. Then again, let me also tell you that we have a kind of email trigger system. We have a MIS system through which email triggers and the FPO, and FPO and the promoting person can come to know that what compliances is going to arrive, and when it is going to be due, when it is going to be failed. So before which the FPO gets the compliances done. So we'll get time. We'll give you the detailed orientation around that also. So this module covers all kind of compliances, starting from GST to online trading, and at the same time we have taken some licenses like fertilizer or MSP changes one state to other states. So we have taken a kind of a real case of maybe MP or Odisha, so that things need to be understood in a perspective. So that is there where it is required to take a case. We have taken the case, which can be generalized. The things were generalized also in the book. So that is there. The marketing process is important kind of angle, important work for the FPOs to do. So that's why it is treated in different. The complete chapter is dedicated to this for this. So how to make a marketing plan, to whom you should interact, how to identify the buyers, how to what kind of formats need to be used to compare the offers, the what kind of market survey, how to do it, market survey, the complete SOP of doing it, then cost benefit analysis, and finalization of buyer. The complete step-by-step things are given, and it is easy. I mean, let me tell you that this book contains a kind of uh, uh, stepwise process. It details out the process in the stepwise, so that if you want to go through in in haste also, you will get the good sense. There, the steps are there. So if you do not want to read verbatim, you can just see the tables, see the steps that is detailed out in the book for any module, and it will give you a quite good sense about that process, about that module. Capacity building of the FPO's function, it is very important for the promoting agency. Let me tell you, it has a like a detail of, and as Cesar has also mentioned, that a lot of training materials are there in the ecosystem. So it has also other things, the modules and the detailing out also. And at the same time, just a minute, I have to switch my phone off. Yes. So like, who are the important kind of functionaries, and what kind of trainings need to be done at the different stage? If the FPO is at the pre-formation stage, then what kind of training need to go? If the FPO is at their promoting stage, what kind of trainings need to be done? If it is a business has taken up, then what kind of training needs to be given? And it is a like ready to fly, then what kind of training need to be given to their functionaries? So this, and how many days, what can be the training core training things. So everything is, I mean, there in this book, which can give you the sense. And you can see that, I mean, any capacity building investment should not mix. If you, I mean, go through this module, it won't miss. Human resource management. The way I introduced the financial management work, it is a complete kind of policy. Our FPO, like I said, in FMS also, financial manual also, lack with the policies. It kind of evolves with the promoting agency, which we feel while working should not be like that. I mean, it cannot be. It can't be. I mean, if you can't be a kind of a banana organization which can articulate their policies on the daily basis. No, it can't be like that, huh? Isn't it? This the FMS also, the financial manual system, and this HRMS also, human resource management system, kind of a policy document. And then we have a different then different detailed out section, detailed out presentation, PPT kind of presentation, which gives you the more better sense, and it can be shown to the board of directors to understand the policy or adopt the policy. This HRMS system, I mean, tells you what it will be the like recruitment process, how to issue the your advertisement, how to make the GDs, what can be the GD formats, uh, who all may be there in their recruitment process, how to make the like a interviewing board, who all may be there in your interviewing board. So it details it out. What should be the KRAs for for the employees, how to make, how they will, I mean, how they will like engage themselves in the work and present you their task, present their task or achievements to the board, how the employees will, I mean, keep the board, keep the company updated. So what process they will adopt. So these things are this module, like monthly planning, performance review mechanism, employment termination, so hire to fire, the every the policy. Then in policy, who will take the decision, what kind of forms, what kind of formats, what is the procedures, what are the timelines, such things are mentioned there in this module. And as I said, this module has a separate document, presentation document also, which is helpful to present to the board or to the promoting agency in more crispier manner, because these two things, like human resource management and financial resource management, are a kind of policy thing, and it should be, go in the detailed manner. It is, we have a separate documents also for them. Then last module, but not at least, like the measuring the FPO performance, it also says like the sustainability of the FPO. Though, I mean, it just shows the probable path here, like how the sustainability how can be recorded at different stages. To our experience, what can be the different milestones in their different ages the FPO should achieve, so that we understand that FPO is on the right track. So we also do extensive grading of the FPO, which I'm sure a lot of organizations does it. So, and in our system, we do it at the age wise basis, and take a good indicator. And this is the part of this module. How, what is the business KPIs, and how the FPO can track themselves. So these things, these things are covered in this section. So these were the 13 modules which I have just tried to summarize. I'm sure, if you go through it, in detail, read the chapters, you will get more clarity, more questions also out of it. So as Sisa said, we are very, open and available. Whenever you said we can, keeping time in hand, we can also, present it like uh, on organization basis also. So that is there. Just a minute. Some useful features of this book is like it has a QR code. In every chapter, you will find the QR code, and scanning the QR code, you will get the like a form and format. If there is problem in like downloading, sometimes it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, please let me know. We'll share the then better copies, so that the QR code would work. Otherwise, there are download links also. In the chapters, you will find the live download links, by clicking which you can then again find the concerned document, maybe a kind of form formats, maybe a sample letters, sample orders, everything. Then references, the in the last of the book, the references from which the support are taken is there. If you want to know more about for any chapters or any section, that the bibliography is there. You can take a help out of that also. Any document in the ecosystem is a good document, I must say. We have also tried our bit, and we have given what helped us also. And thank you all, especially BAFA and all participants who showed interest to listen me out. And by saying so, let me again extend my thank to all. All those who helped us directly or indirectly in shaping this document out. So thank you, Ved, thank you.
Thank you so much, Rahul ji. It's a 300 plus page document, quite
Yes.
comprehensive. 305 if I have to count all the cover pages and end pages. I was fortunate enough to represent AP Mass while this was being built up. So we also had the opportunity to contribute based on our own set of experiences and perspective which we have built up. Yes, it's quite challenging for anyone to conceptualize or make it as precise as how Rahul ji has made. So that's a really great work which you have done in the last 45 minutes or so. But yeah, I would again request all of our members. The link was also shared during the invitation request. The link is also put up there in the chat section. But Rahulji, one or two points which came up. The For some people, while they downloaded the file, the copy was looking as blurred, but for some it was quite clear. So if you could also from your end share the actual link. Like I have Googled it and found it on the front page itself. But if there
Yes,
is,
yes, it is there. The link is there. If somebody is not getting the blurred copy, uh, please share my email ID also with in the chat. I can also access the chat.
you can put your
I
this thing
email
mail
ID,
ID
and
also.
yes, I
And
just share
one
then the if you are getting the blurred copy, I will share the correct
correct.
one.
And one suggestion which which Mr. Reddy also pointed out, the such kind of strategic document which have been built over a period of time should be also disseminated in a much more simplified language, and also available in other languages, to
Sure.
which the interested partners from BAFA or from the FPO ecosystem can also express interest to partner with Pradhan for this. So that
Completely agree. Completely agree. And I mean, let's due course of BAFA's, I mean, as BAFA, getting the mass. Let us, try to, convert the language. Another. Try to
so,
uh,
so Rahul ji,
translate in another language also.
we'll
Yes.
will take few queries, inputs
Please,
also
please,
from the
man.
participants. But before we begin with that, I would request if there are anyone who would want to ask or share also, please you can raise your hand. But I will take the opportunity to put forward the first very query. It's more of an inquiry, in fact. So, is there any sequencing of these modules? There are around 13 modules, and it covers various aspects of both institutional and business development of FPO. So, was there a sequencing kept in mind while placing the modules, or so there is no requirement of this sequencing also? Like you can refer, like for example, as a practitioner myself, based on the maturity of my own FPO, which we are promoting in various geographies. So I have been taking a reference from some of the modules based on the that current need. So you would like to put forward this toolkit in that manner, or you would like to refer to it? A sequence has to be followed in this.
Yes. So, your question has two part, I guess. Wait. First, certainly we have followed a process. Through which, it's a kind of a, from initiation of the FPO to the taking it's a like a sustainability. So
Hmm.
that process is anyway there, so that it doesn't look like any things are going haywire. At the same time, the chapters also itself is a kind of contain. So if you are not interested in going to the like FPO promotion, I'm more interested to developing the business or developing the production cluster. So the reader can go to that section only, and then there is a com- get a complete knowledge for that section. So then it's very rare that you get a kind of references in other sections. It's very rare. So that just a conical sense is a conical sense, like if you get older and the intervention need to be accorded that way, that is there. Otherwise the sections are contained in themselves. Yeah.
And also, there are certain modules. For example, if we have to talk about module number 9, which is on legal compliances, these are certain areas which
Correct.
would require, a dynamic data also information, because compliances, again, if tomorrow government comes up with a
Correct. Correct. Correct.
so, so
Yes.
I'm sure there would be certain way digitally where you could do this editing or addition
Yes. Yes.
at a given point of
Yes.
time.
Yes, certainly. I completely agree. We are also, given thought to it. Like these things need to be, updated. Keep on. Compliances gets changes, alteration
And
usually comes.
And
Yeah.
one more very small discussion point before I would give it to others also. Is there any plan to make a concise, precise version of it, like in terms of videos? Because 305 pages, yeah, again, when put forward in front of people who already have finished their studies and all, it becomes challenging for
Yes.
many of us to go through all the relevant information being present. So, from Pradhan's end, is there any plan, or you already have developed certain things in this manner?
I mean, as I said in my presentation also, two sections, basically financial manual and this HRMS has their separate presentation document. So it is there, but not for all sections. We can, I mean, certainly make a crispier version if any, kind of, interest is shown. So we can definitely make it. I mean, it is not very kind of a
Wonderful.
hectic work. We
Naresh
can,
from Rande probably wants to ask or share. Yeah, yeah, Naresh,
yes,
please go ahead.
please go ahead. Yeah, please. Yeah, Naresh, you're welcome.
Firstly, when it was 305 pages, I thought it is bigger and all. But as I saw the tools and the links and hyperlinks and these things, I think it's a good hand guidebook wherein you get the concept and at the same time tools. And often the challenge I see the FPCs initially is that post initial support from the government, CEO won't be there, and to them to handle the Excel sheets or templates and all, it is quite a hectic task, even though they are ramped up and all. I think this will be definitely useful. And for us, how I see is like, though we are a credit support agency for FPCs, we try to share best practices. And I think this is a good book where we can share to our, FPCs as well. And that's how we can make a good use of this.
Thank you, Naresh. Thank you. And yes, I mean, certainly, see, the this kind of a form and formats, they keep on evolving until they, I mean, and at the same time, sometimes FPO then, I mean, go into dormant. I mean, it needs to be there with, I mean, on the day when FPO gets promoted. So that's why we try to keep all the form and formats at one place with the link, so that, it should not, I mean, people should not, I mean, like a walk down to making those things. It need to be there. I mean, it is not suggestive also. We are, I mean, using the same format in our organization, but with our FQs also. Yeah. Thank you, Naresh, for the nice words. Thank you.
Anybody else? Mahesh ji, Ravi ji, you want to unmute, share something, put forward something, kind of suggestion also, especially from people who are practitioners. Amit or Hiren, we have few more. So we had many participants who got replaced by additional participants also. Rahul. Yeah, Hiren, please go ahead. You could also give a brief introduction about yourself or others' knowledge also, Hiren. Please go ahead. Hiren bhai.
I just joined late because I was in another meeting, so didn't follow the earlier discussion. So myself, Hiren, and right now I'm working with one of the incubation centers supported by NABARD in Gujarat. So we are supporting startups working in agriculture and allied sectors, and also support FPOs. Previous to that, I have worked with different FPOs in Maharashtra, Gujarat. So one concern with this good toolkit is that there are some links are given, and also the QR codes of that links are also given. But I tried to access it, but not able to just go through it.
Okay. So, please, I mean, most of the links I found it working, but if some links is not, I mean, working well. I mean, I left my email ID also, I mean, there. Please write to me. I can share the, I mean, better, and we'll certainly change the version at the net so that the QR code will be functional. Yeah.
Okay. I think
Yes.
it's because of, I mean, the quality of the report is blurred. I mean, that's why I'm not able to scan. That's what I felt.
Got it.
And the
Yes,
link,
yes.
there is no
Maybe.
option to click on it. I mean, there is a reference link given, but not able to click on it. So maybe I think this is a diluted version, maybe because of its size.
Maybe because of size. So I left my email ID there because the version which I have, I mean, is all the links are completely working, and it should so. But please write it to me. I will share the copy. Yeah. I,
Okay.
I will use the V transfer or anything because it is a, I mean, kind of a bigger document to share on the email. But then there is other options to share it. I will certainly
Okay.
share.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Hiren. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Hiren. Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. So anyone else, Bala or Mahesh ji, anybody else who would want to share their perspective or input, suggestions, or if they want to partner? Yes, Mahesh sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Rahul. It's a wonderful document. I have to yet go through
Thank
it,
you, Mahesh.
but very nicely segregated and like you rightly said, each module appears to be quite standalone, and I think the process, like what Ved wanted, whether we can, it has to got a seriatim type. I could see that right from the starting establishing of the FPO to the greater level of say in-depth analysis of the legal process, everything is good. And only thing is that like we have also now written to the government about some of these issues I had in APMAS we had flagged off around almost 2 years ago about the various problems which the board of directors are facing vis-a-vis the sort of taking away of their benefits from the PDS public distribution system
Very
and
sad.
putting them that they are directors of company and so they're not eligible for certain benefits, which is already hogwash.
Yeah.
So I think we have taken it up very nicely. CS Garu has shared those two letters which we have written to this secretary, and I think that thing which again, if it comes through, I think that will be great. So otherwise, I think so. You guys have done a wonderful job, and it is always a pleasure to associate with Pradhan. Though my association with the development sector is fairly new. I've just joined APMAS around 3, 4 years back, but I've been working with the rural areas as a banker. So wonderful. Whenever we associate, we'll do things. That'll be great. Thank you, Rahul.
Thanks, Mahesh, for the nice word. And certainly, it is a very scary situation which has, evolved, you know, since the last
Yes.
2 days. It's very
Yeah,
scary.
yeah, yeah.
The ODs
And
are,
then, like what also Upadhyay, one of our friends who has also raised a concern about the tax, there
yeah,
appears to be no uniformity or clarity as far as, even
yes,
taxing of the FPOs is concerned.
correct.
Well, fine, you're talking about small and marginal farmers collectives, and then you're going ahead talking to them about VAT and alternative tax and taxing. So I think we have to, I mean, say, all come together and sort of
Yes,
give a
yes,
thrust to this. Otherwise, if the FPO movement will die a natural death,
Correct.
yes.
or rather
Certainly,
will
I
be
mean,
will be killed.
Correct. So Rahul ji, any strategies which you have on how you are trying to disseminate this very comprehensive document apart from having this in public domain which everyone can access?
correct.
So what are the other
Yes.
strategies which you're trying to work on, And if
So
you need
yes,
support from the other partners in the network also, so you could, try to share that also.
sure. So I mean, at Pradhan's end, Ved, have a plan, and we have done also in few kind of a workshop to disseminate this document at in some states in person or on and some other states online also. So we did try those steps, but at the same time I would also open and will feel like obliged if get chance to present it any other states where BAFA works, or any partners if any partners wants to make it listen, make it disseminate to their maybe their staff, their colleagues. I can offer my time, yeah, and
Correct.
disseminate this. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. For in case of BAFA, we would be organizing series of programs also in the near
Yes.
future. So there itself, of course, since Pradhan
Yes.
has presence in
Mm.
multiple states, so that could be one pitching point always. Yes.
Yes.
In fact, in the forward, we saw many bureaucrats, many senior IS officers also who gave the forward in this document. So that
Correct.
itself indicates, there is quite a lot of appreciation also from different important stakeholders. So that is
Yes.
also something
Mm.
to be highlighted. Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah, Naresh, you want to share something again? Yeah, please
Yeah.
go ahead.
So I just want to,
Your voice
talk.
is bit low.
Hello.
Yeah.
Am
There
I
was
audible now?
Slim.
no.
Hello.
It's audible, but it's very low also. So,
Very,
but still fine. If
yeah, very sleek. Yeah.
you can continue,
Okay.
yeah, we'll try
Yeah,
to.
yeah. So what I'm trying to understand is how is the presence of BAFA in Assam? And I'm just trying to understand, Rangde, how we can partner with BAFA, because what
Sure,
we
sure.
see is small farmers development is what we are keen on.
Though this
And
session we are focused more on the toolkit part, but still, since you asked,
yeah,
so BAFA is still in its initial nascent stages. It's an informal association of different stakeholders who are involved directly, indirectly with FPO promotion across the country. And we are mobilizing more, interested parties to the ecosystem, to this forum, where the idea is more about, to try to develop an enabling ecosystem for those FPOs who already have gone through the incubation stage. Like in this very toolkit, while the module 13, all the modules are important for FPOs, but certain modules are targeted for certain stages of FPOs who have reached a particular stage. So, under the BAFA initiative, we are trying to focus on such FPOs who already have got incubated for 3 to 5 years or 4 years, and now they don't have any kind of support available. So there, through our own partner network, we are trying to come up with different frameworks, different policy advocacy initiatives, and different kind of collaborations for workshop, or in terms of trainings, or in terms of knowledge management and information dissemination. So there are various sorts of verticals. For associating with BAFA, I would try to connect with you separately, Naresh, for that. I will just drop my mail ID also in this, or even my phone number. So we could connect separately also to know more about what exactly ye BAFA is.
And as Ved is saying,
Hi, hi,
we have a
Pooja.
state chapter yet, but we are looking for more partners who are interested in FPO promotion and who are interested in FPO acceleration and already are a promoting agency or are supporting in some or the other form.
Correct, correct. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So, yeah, Rahul, so since, we had quite a good amount of participatory discussion also. So, before we conclude, also, any final inputs or suggestions or any point you want to put forward again, and then we would like to close also then.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Yes,
this
yes,
is
sir.
Akila. So Rahul, one second, we have one
Yeah.
question
I'm
also.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Akila.
Yeah. So, hi, it was a really great session, but I have a few questions. So, I am from Positive Funda Foundation. We are a new foundation. We just started a FPO in Warangal, that is a district in Telangana. So, we are sort of struggling with putting financial system, like we I don't know where to start, we don't know what sort of registers to maintain and everything. It's completely here and there. And I've actually tried going through the document, but I got it only 3 4 days ago, and it was really hard, like sir was mentioning, it's quite complicated. So can you please briefly tell me how to like go about it? That would be really helpful. And second, you were mentioning that with the financial system and the local compliances, you have a presentation of sorts. Can you please share that as well? That would be helpful. Thank you.
Yes, Akila. Yes, and it is a very important, intervention also, and it should be in place on the very first day of when the FPO gets promoted. So that understanding is also there with us, and for every promoting agencies who are in there in this ecosystem, in this so we have a separate, a presentation for financial manual, which is detailed out each of its steps, what kind of document, what kind of formats, what kind of book of records, how to maintain it, what would be the steps. So everything is there in place, and it is a kind of a crispier and than this book also, because it talks about only financial system. So it helps directors also to include it in their policy. So I can share it with you. I mean, please leave your email ID, or I left my email ID there in the chat box. Please connect with me. I will happily share it. I mean, the details to you. And if any other, since we have again our FPO finance team, central finance team with us. I mean, if any support, further support will be required, we can connect them also for the support.
And also, Akhila, since we are headquartered, AP Mass is headquartered in Hyderabad
Correct.
itself, I have also shared my phone number and mail ID. Sorry, that is BAFA ka mail ID, but phone number is there. So, feel free to reach out. I will try to connect you with my
Correct.
regional team also, so that could be also explored. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, Rahul bhai, you want to say your final words, and then we would move. I would try to close the program also today.
I mean, it's like a opportunity way. I mean that BAFA has created, and I'm certainly completely content by presenting this document, offering these documents to the I mean our ecosystem players. So it was like that, and I would like to share other like tools and other things that are developed in house. So I'm also want to take that opportunity if it is given. So thank you again.
Thank you so much to Rahul ji from Pradhan, and also to all the participants who have joined. We would also request you all to join for series of more such kind of relevant sessions related to FPO ecosystem development. And this was our third session in series. We would be coming up with many more, in fact, down the line. So thank you, Rahul bhai, for accepting our invitation. Thank you to Pradhan also for the wonderful work which you are doing for long period of time.
Thanks.
We look forward to any more further collaborations and engagement also. So
Sure, we are anyway
once
there.
again to
First, yeah.
Namaste.
Thank you, Namaskar. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rahul ji.
Thank you, Patel ji.